hope you're all well and welcome back to my YouTube channel today. So as you can see by the title, I'm going to be reviewing the GHD Rise. So if you guys follow me over on Instagram, you would have seen probably about, I think it's about 2-3 weeks ago, I shared a IGTV working with Very using the GHD Rise and how to use it, and it really does create like amazing volume in your hair. And I really wanted to film like an honest review for my YouTube, as well as like little tips and tricks on how to use it, as I've been using this now for like literally nearly a month, and I do really love it. It is really easy to use, and it's definitely a tool that you definitely have to like give it a bit of time and practice with it. So to be totally transparent with you guys, I haven't been paid to do this video today. I obviously worked on a campaign with Very over on Instagram where I was paid to do it over there. So obviously this item is from the paid campaign that I did, and literally just share some more little tips and tricks on how to use this and how I found using it for the past month. So yeah, let's get started. So as you can see, it has all these bristles here which are nylon, which allow you to get super close to like your scalp without burning yourself, and this is one of the things I really love about this tool. And these bristles as well allow it to glide through your hair super smoothly. So right, let's get started. So as always, got the little on button, and with every GHD tool it'll do like a little beep when you turn it on. So what I'm going to do is, I find after using this now for the last month, my hair, I've washed it this morning, so I feel like it works best for me for my hair on freshly washed hair, because my hair, there you go, it's beeping again saying it's ready. My hair is naturally, obviously it's quite fine, but I have quite a lot of it. I've used it on like second day hair, or like I literally done it quickly on my ends. It does work, like it works fine, but I just find that it glides through my hair so much more like smoothly when my hair has been washed. Like it's like extra soft, and it still holds just as well even though my hair has just been washed. That's when I like to sort of style it properly and like really spend the time and do it. So I thought, right, okay, I need to wash my hair today, I need to style it. So I thought, right, I may as well do this video for you guys. So I'm just going to brush everything through and section my hair off. So as well, what I do, sorry, I'm like looking I'm using the camera lens as a mirror, guys, sorry. So it's gonna be fun me trying to do this through the little viewfinder. With this tool as well, I really recommend like section your hair off into many sections as you can, because I found that running it through sections that are too thick, I'll show you anyway, it will get tangled. Like obviously if you put too much hair through with anything, it will get tangled. Sorry, I'm using this scrunchie to do my hair, because every time I section my hair off with a clip, because my hair has just been washed, it's so like soft and slippery, it just like slides straight out. So I thought, right, okay, I'm gonna go for this scrunchie vibe. I mean, what a look. So let's go through here. So of course I'm going to add heat protectant. So I use the GHD heat spray. Another thing that you can use as well, which I don't actually have, but I saw other people recommending it, was before, say if you wash your hair and you want to use this tool, before you dry it, spray, I think GHD do like a root lift. So it's basically like for volumizing your roots, and it's really good to then use the hot brush tool with that. So obviously you spray it all on damp hair, you dry it all with a hairdryer, and then it's like gives you that extra bit of hold at the root as well using the hot brush. So yeah, another little tip for you guys. So with these sections, I do struggle to do the back of my hair with this. Like I have been practicing, but I do struggle trying to do the back. So I find that when I do the back section and like the lower bit, I sort of use it a little bit like a tongue and like wrap it round. But as you can see here, if I just sort of go through, brush through, and then I'll just wrap the hair up. As you can see, so I've got a mirror here, and I've got a mirror just here as well, just so I can double check what I'm doing. And you hold it for literally like 5 to 10 seconds, and then you just unravel it just slowly. And sometimes what you can do is when you unravel, you sort of pick it back up and then sort of, oh, there we go, grab it again. So that definitely one of the tips with this tool is to keep moving it and keep sliding it around. Then you can just unravel it, and then as you can see, if it's going to see, it's creating this lovely little bouncy like blow dry curl. That's what I love about this tool, is that when I style my hair with it, it literally makes me look like I've just got the hair just for a blow dry. It's like the curls are so nice. So let me do the same on this bit. Sorry guys, I'm talking to the screen, not to the lens, but yeah, this is the bit I'm trying to struggle with because my hair is so thick underneath. I just have so much of it. So this bit of hair here might be a bit too thick. So what I'll do is I'll then wrap it. Instead of like trying to slide this down and then roll back up again, I will literally just unravel it like a curling wand. So yeah, definitely keep your sections nice and small. And with this as well, you can see I'm completely touching it and it's not like burning me. But let's see if this has worked. Oh, I can roll, so you can see where it wants to twist, it will slide. It's when you put too much, but it definitely works better on my hair when it's soft. Oh, there you go. Again, nice and bouncy. So I'll continue this little technique all the way around this bottom section. So that's that bit done. As you can see, like the difference, like look how much bounce and volume there is to these ends here compared to this side. So yeah, I'm going to literally work through this section as well and do the same. So I'm just going to add the next section down. As you can see, my hair is so thick. I feel like my hair feels a little bit damp still as well at the roots. My hair takes so long to blow dry. It literally takes forever. And then what I'll do is as well, I'll spray like heat protectant on like every single layer that I do. So I'm going to just brush this through. But as you can see, look how nice these curls are. They're literally so, I love styling my hair with this tool. Like, it's so good. It is really good. Like, it's definitely one of my favourite tools that GHD have brought out. So let me just spray. Another way as well, there's different techniques you can like do to like use this brush basically. So obviously you've seen me, as I've been showing you, I've been sort of been going down and then wrapping round. You can as well, say if you want to, so if you want to add more volume to your root, you can literally sort of hold the brush here right at the root. As you can see, so it sort of acts like when you have like curling rollers in, and then you can sort of brush down, and then people then wrap. I can't do this way because I literally end up, I feel like I'm worried I'm going to get stuck. And then people unwrap more, do it down and do it again. And you can wrap that way, but I'm just sort of used to wrapping the other way now. So definitely lots of different techniques and ways you can do it. I don't know if this is going to work now. It's probably going to look a bit crap. Yeah, that went a little bit crap, so I'm not used to practicing that way, as you can see here. But you can see that it's like lifted my hair away from my root, as you can see. So it's definitely good to use that technique in that way if you want to get some more volume at your roots. But what I could do is, to be fair, I could just do the bit on the root, then go back to the way I normally do it, wrap it this way and wrap it under. And then that will still hopefully give me that volume at the root. But yeah, there's literally, before I when I got this tool and before I did my campaign, obviously I had to practice using it, and I headed to YouTube as well to see how people were using it, and I've seen so many people use it in so many different ways. It really is such a versatile tool, but I just literally find it easier to do it this way and then wrap up. There's lots of ideas as well over on GHD's Instagram. And like reels and stuff. There you go. I like that sort of bouncy curl. It's not as good as the other ones, but yeah, you can see what I've done there. But yeah, over on their Instagram they show you loads of ways to use it. There's like loads of reels and whatnot. I've literally watched so many videos on little tips and tricks on how to use it, so I'm excited to like keep using it and experimenting with it more. But it's definitely a tool you have to persevere with. At first I was literally getting like my hair stuck, and I was literally putting too much hair through basically, so that's why my hair was getting stuck. So obviously if you put too much hair through, it is going to get stuck. So obviously the smaller the section the better, but as you can see as I'm rolling this now, I sort of like to keep the tool moving as well, just to get that little extra bit of bounce on the ends. But it literally, my hair just glides through the brush, and then look at that lovely bouncy curl. Oh, see a bit of steam there from the product. But yeah, look how nice that looks. So nice. And then you can as well brush it all out at the end, but I just sort of leave it to fully cool first. But like, literally look at that bounce. It literally is amazing. It's so good. I couldn't recommend it enough. It's also a really good cheap alternative to the Dyson Airwrap. Like, I really want the Dyson Airwrap, because I feel like with this tool it does take time. So obviously I have been practicing how to use it. Sorry, I'm trying to section my hair off and I can't see what I'm doing. I have been using it for the last like month, and I have been practicing. Obviously today I'm going to spend a bit more time doing it because obviously I'm filming it for you guys. But if I've been doing it quickly, like trying to do it like quickly, I think it takes me about 15-20 minutes. So I have got quicker. Like the first time I used it a couple of times, it's taken about half an hour like to do it, and I was like, oh my god, it's taken so long. But it definitely gets quicker as you use it. But I think the Dyson Airwrap is a little bit quicker, but that's what I've seen from other people's videos anyway. I do really want one, but it creates the same sort of curls, literally exactly the same, and lots of bounce, and they do last as well. They do last a nice time. It's just they don't last like, they last all day. My hair drops out really easily anyway, so whenever I curl my hair I can curl it and wake up the next day and it's gone. So like my hair can stay curly for days. I know some people can curl their hair and it lasts for like 2-3 days, and I'm like, how does that happen? Because my hair literally, the next day I have to redo it again because it doesn't stay like that, so not ideal. I don't like to curl my hair too much. That's why I make sure I always apply lots of heat protectant. And then, whoop, there we go, some more bounce there. Now on to the next layer. I think I'm going to go, that's it about there, another bit down. I think my hair is fine, but I have so much of it. Like when I went to the hairdressers, like, it's always deceiving. It always takes so long to do my hair because I have so much of it. Put the scrunchie back in. Just easier, it holds my hair better than a clip. There we go. Then just always brush these bits through, and then spray with some heat spray, and then we're ready to do the next bit. I never know what the back looks like. I feel like I sort of like go from the side and don't really focus on the back, but I do sort of do the back crown section. So when I do the crown bit, I'll show you how I do it. I sort of do the same as like what you do with rollers, so you sort of like roll like from the other way. But yeah, I'll show you how I do that. I'll go through this bit first. Another thing that I love about this tool as well is that, you know, when you curl your hair, sometimes like I want to straighten my hair first so it's really smooth before I curl it, but with this it sort of does that at the same time. So obviously I've just dried my hair dries naturally pretty straight anyway, so it goes really smooth. But with this as well, it's sort of like smooths your hair as it then styles it, so it's like 2 in 1 basically. Look how nice the curls look. I literally love it. I just love, the best thing to do is like literally keep twisting, like it's all in the twist and moving your hands and literally rotating the tool. Otherwise you don't want to be pulling on your hair. Like if you try and then like glide down, like if you pull like that, it's not going to glide, so you have to literally unravel and twist. It's a lot of twisting going on. So woohoo, look at that side, so nice. Oh, I love it so much, so nice. I am literally just obsessed with the curls that it makes. Like how nice are they? Look how much like volume my hair has. Like it's such a good, honestly I could not recommend it to you guys enough. Like it's so good. I just really love it. Like I really love that, like when you go for a blow dry and your hair's dead bouncy and you leave the hairdresser and you're like, I wish I could do this at home to my hair, but now I have this, I'm like, I can literally do that. I sort of like to use this, like when I go to London whatnot today for the shoot, I've been using my Mark Hill wand, because when I do this I want to spend a bit more time and do it, and as well like I just find it quicker to do my wand because I have to, it was so early in the morning as well to do it. But I just really love this, like say if you're going out for a nice date night, for like a nice brunch, it's just such a nice look to have in your hair. Like just look at that volume, I just can't honestly get over it. It's so good. So now for this top bit, what I try and do is I like split my fringe bit differently because I want it to sort of go like a bit more volume in it. This is the bit that I need to practice more, so it's like doing the root, because then when people do the root they sort of go like, I'm gonna have to lean back to show you guys, they sort of go right from here, so they literally put the tool right here, really close to the root, and then do that and then do it. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it, to be honest. I've tried it a couple of times but I just can't seem to get it so it still looks like smooth, if that makes sense. This section as well, I don't know if it's gonna be a bit too big, so let me just do what I normally do and go this way. Now I sort of twist the tool so I'm going like, I should have pulled that a little bit tighter there, so as you can see it's just trying to get all the hair into the bristles, and I'll just gently unravel it when I come back down. This is definitely the bit I need to practice a bit more on. Oh, it's gonna let me do it. If you literally put too much hair through it, it won't let you twist. So that's when you know you've put too much. If you can't move the tool or you can't do it, then just sort of do smaller sections. And then you just sort of unravel and release. Oh wow, look at that. I mean, it's amazing. Just look how pretty that curl is. There we go. So let me do the fringe bit now. This is the bit that I need to practice on. Now I'm like, do I split this into two sections or do I do it as one big one? Right, I'm going to try and do one big one because I feel like if I do two sections it'll be too much. So as you can see I always apply plenty of heat protectant as well, because obviously with this tool as well you hold it on for like 5 to 10 seconds it says. But obviously when you're moving it and whatnot, but it does adjust heat as well, so it sort of adapts. So like a smart tool. I share my IGTV in the description below. It's got all like the sort of facts about the tool, but it has like a smart technology, so it sort of knows when to like apply the heat. So the temperature of this is 180, so it's not too hot. That's how I always style my hair anyway, it's always at 180, so it's not too hot. But it's got this smart technology which sort of adapts to how your hair is or how you're styling, so it adapts to the speed of your styling basically. So obviously if you're taking a bit longer it won't be like the full heat, it just adapts. So yeah, there's like so much smart technology with this tool. So actually let me see if I can do the other way now. I'm having to think about it now, that's why I'm like, what way do I normally do it? So you're meant to go like this, up and then pull. I'm gonna have to lean right back and then ravel. As you can see I'm just going to ravel it, so it's like doing like a roller basically. So see what I've done here, so that this is literally touching my head, like it feels warm but it's not burning me, so you can get really close. Obviously if you do this along your whole top section like you would do with rollers, you'll have so much volume in your hair. So I'm going to have to probably, oh I think I put that a bit too thick. See how it's like, I think I might have done that a little bit too thick, but let me just go over again. Yeah, too thick. That's what happens. It still might have rolled. Oh no, hold on. Let me just twist a little bit. Yeah, so I should have split that into two sections. So as you can see, if you put it into, like it's still done it nicely, like it's still done it. But if I made that other bit smaller, it probably would have worked a bit better. And as you can see here as well, when it doesn't go through smoothly, it like kinks your hair. So let me just see if I can go over this like a little bit again, the small bit. So I'm just going to separate that. That's what I should have done. Should have done this little bit here separately to that little bit. So I just wanted to show you guys an example. You put it in too thickly, it just doesn't go as smooth. That's right, I get really wet conscious of like putting heat on my hair, so much, so I'm just going to put an extra bit of heat protectant on because I'm going to go over this little bit again and try and get it right. So let's go again, and then I'm going to wrap in and then go under. There we go. And I'll do the same on the other bits as well. I'm not going to leave it on for too long because obviously this bit of hair has just been on the heat. So is it going to let me wrap a bit yet? So let's see. There we go. Let's just smooth that little bit out a bit. Added some volume, so there we go. So I normally get a little bit more volume than that in this front bit, but it still sits nice. It still like blends in really nicely with the rest of my hair. But there, the top bit is definitely the bit I need to practice a little bit more on doing. So let me do this side. So what have we got left here? This side of my hair as well is thinner. So I've not got as much hair here because my hair, it never sits in the middle. So as you can see, I've got a slightly like off part and it's not in the centre. I've always wanted a centre parting, but my hair just won't have it. As much as I've tried to like train it, I've like slept with like clips in my hair, I've like dried it that way, it just always creeps back over. So I just need to accept that I'm never going to have a centre parting. It's just never going to happen. As well, you've seen me, as I've been doing this, I like to brush like each section through like really thoroughly, just so it's as smooth as possible, which helps it glide through. And obviously I then brush through with a tool as well, and then wrap up. So let's hope I can get this other little fringe bit a bit more bouncy for you guys. But yeah, I've seen so many good videos of where they did the root section, like the T section, and they literally get so much volume and bounce into it. The hair looks insane. That's a bit, it's really hard to do on yourself as well. When you're doing that, it's getting used to the twisting. And obviously I've been using it for a bit now and I'm still like experimenting and getting there. There we go, look at that one, woohoo! Wow, so nice. Sorry, I get so excited over this tool, it's so good. And then let me do this little bit. I think I need to do my back bit as well actually. Just thinking about it, it's this bit maybe here, just yeah. That's the bit I always forget at the back. So this bit is only small, and this bit section, oh, I've just sprayed myself straight in the mouth with that. This bit of hair as well, I always be really careful of, because look how long it is now. I don't know if you guys would have followed me, or I might have done a video about my hair before, but I think I've mentioned to you guys that I had a bad hair experience about, like, I think it's about 2 years ago, and it was a sound they broke off my hair, and literally this section of hair was no joke, like here on my eyebrow. So look how much it's grown. Obviously with lockdown I put loads of hair masks on. I had so much bad breakage there, so this section of hair I'm always really paranoid about putting heat on now, so I'm always just super careful with it. There's no breakage there now. I've sort of looked after it and got it back to the length, but obviously getting it back to that length when it was so short was an absolute nightmare. But it literally just snapped off because it was burnt basically, and yeah, not ideal. It wasn't me that burnt it, by the way. If I burnt my own hair, I would say that I burnt my own hair, but it wasn't me that burnt it. So woohoo, there we go. So that's what I wanted the other side to do. That might have gone a bit too, see, it's caught my baby. It catches all your baby hairs as well. I mean, look at my baby hairs. I might have to just spray that bit down. It's my baby hair, literally. But yeah, so good. And then let me get the back bit. So the back bit is just this bit here on the top. Again, I had breakage on this bit as well. So this is another section of my hair. I feel like I get breakage on my like top crown. Obviously being this colour as well, it's always my top crown. So that's the bit I'm always really wary of. And I don't try and like, I literally just go over the ends. I don't try and do like too much to the root. Obviously with this as well, you can, to do the back, you sort of go up here like this and hold, and then you'll brush it through. So I'm making like really awkward positions so you guys can see it. And yeah, exactly the same. And then what I'll do is I'll like unravel it like a curler, so then it goes, oh no, we've got a little bit stuck here. Just gonna try and look in the mirror and then trying to do here. It's fine, it's just caught a little bit there because I was like trying to twist. I think I twisted it funny then, trying to do the back bit. But yeah, it will catch. Like it doesn't, it only like tangles if you do just catch it. And you don't unravel it properly. So I was trying to unravel it, then I was going the wrong way to where my hair had gone basically. I'm going to see if I can get a little bit more bounce on this. I'm going to just like do the end bit and then just roll it a little bit, just so I can get a little bit more zhuzh in that little bit, because that's the only bit that's gone a bit funny. There we go. That's a bit better. So yeah guys, we are all done. That is the GHD hot brush. So yeah, I'm absolutely loving it. I love how much volume it has in my hair, and just look at these waves. Like, I think I've said this about 5 times in this video now, so I'm sorry if I'm annoying you guys, but yeah, so natural, so bouncy. It's definitely that lovely, nice, like fresh blow dried sort of look. Such an amazing tool, and I definitely recommend just like persevering with it. Just practice with it, like watch loads of videos, just sort of get used to like the hand action and the twisting. Make sure your hair's nice and smooth and you're always brushing it through, and just making it extra smooth for this amazing tool to glide through. So yeah, that is the GHD hot brush guys, and my little review video. So if you've liked the finished result and you've liked this video, please do make sure you give it a nice big thumbs up. I'll also link the GHD Rise hot brush in the description as well for you. So yeah, I hope that you like my hair guys and those little tips, and as always, thank you so much for coming back to my channel and watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye guys.